The two richest contracts in the history of the Blue Jays organization belong to center fielders. 10 days before Christmas 2006, Vernon Wells, of course, signed that 7-year contract worth $126 million. It felt like the organization regretted it before the ink on his signature was even dry. Now George Springer arrives with the resume, the pedigree, and a whole pile of expectations with 150 million loonies coming his way. Now, I recently caught up with Wells for his insight, having been through it. And I asked Vernon who he'd recommend Springer reach out to as a confidant along the way.
Hopefully it'd be me.
That's Wells. He's hoping Springer picks his brain, and Vernon would offer advice like this.
Really just continue doing what you're doing, man. What you've done to this point has allowed you to sign that contract, and it's a blessing. Now, help this team win a World Series. And that's really what it's down to now.
George Springer no longer available for your favorite team unless your favorite team is the Toronto Blue Jays. 2019 was a career year, and now that career will continue for the 31-year-old center fielder in Toronto.
You've got your money, you've had your success. Now bring that success to this organization. Build off of what they accomplished last year and make a run in this thing.
And that's what Springer has been brought here to do. Help ignite this whole operation to take that next step. Now, while he was pivotal to Houston's 2017 World Series title, Springer was just one of a bunch who could perform for the Astros. But coming here with these expectations and the pressures and to live up to the contract, that's a different animal.
I understand that I'm gonna fail. You know, I'm not always gonna get that big hit. I'm not always gonna make the play. But it's up to me to handle it the right way.
How Springer handles slumps and scrutiny will be telling. In retrospect, Wells admittedly would have gone about it a different way.
First, it can be frustrating, but then you become tone deaf to it, and you just go play and be who you are. You be the same person that you were from the first day that you stepped on that field as a big leaguer.
Kind of one of those things we'll just kind of have to cross that bridge when I get to it.
Which is fair enough and all he can really do. And one of Vernon's main messages is for Springer to not even think about reading the DMs or his mentions.
You can't live in the space of Twitter and different social platforms, or what's being said in the paper, or listen to talking heads like us on TV. It's just a matter of I got to prepare myself each and every day.
Just to kind of understand that I need to go out and just play as hard as I can.
There's not too many machines out there that do it year in and year out. The ones that do it year in and year out for long periods of time, those guys are going to be in the Hall of Fame or in the Hall of Fame, and there's a reason why they're there.
On the Cooperstown ballot once upon a time was one of the greatest Blue Jays ever, who happened to hit behind Wells in the lineup at the time. And if Carlos Delgado spotted Vernon getting away from his approach, or his swing was changing, or his timing was off, Delgado would take Wells aside and offer words of wisdom.
You need people that care more just almost as much as they care about you as they care about themselves, and are really looking to see you succeed no matter what. So I'm sure he's got that person or got those people behind him, but I'd love to be that person for him as well.
Their time to talk will come. One franchise player wanting to help the other. Big contracts, larger expectations, valuable insight on how to deal with it all.